Gasping, I tumble behind a fallen tree and lay my head on the soggy bark. The sky above me sags, full of despair, as the clouds shade the weakening sun. Sliding my backpack off to relieve my aching shoulders, I take a deep breath, but the cool air gets caught in my raw throat. Hacking, I extend my arm toward the ground to try to gain balance. Beads of velvet blood slowly trickle from the cut on my forehead. The sweat stings the open gash. I tug a threadbare cloth from my bag and firmly crush it against my brow. The pressure burns my sensitive skin, but I know if that I'm to stay healthy, it must stop bleeding. Wiping my cheek, dried blood along with chapped skin flakes off. What I wouldn't do to step into a boiling shower and just let the streaming water dissolve me into steam. Peeking over the top of the bracken, a pair of sorrowful eyes stare me down, probably those of a stray dog. They have scattered all throughout the forest ever since the Red Death hit. The Red Death is a nightmare. Its only possible comparison lies in horror beyond reality and in the imagination of a disturbed and paranoid mind. How could anything in the real world kill so easily? Transferred as easily as a touch, the disease fervently attacks the body. Excruciating pain immediately floods every nerve, and blood pours out in every thinkable area. Within the first few minutes, the victim's paralyzed body awaits death alone as dismayed relatives and neighbors flee, each hoping for impunity from the same fate. Unfortunately, I was the only one in my entire village to escape. I shake my head viciously, trying to get the memories out of my thoughts. I look to see if the suffering animal still hides nearby. I whistle, a sharp, quick pitch filling the brisk air, and a monstrosity of a creature wobbles out from behind another shrub. It has mangled paws and a mutilated muzzle. Bald patches along his matted and dirty fur, along with a missing tail, make me shiver at all the possible scenarios for his condition. I kneel into a more welcoming position and pat my knees, signaling for the helpless being to approach. He hesitates and timidly takes a step forward. Prepared to take another, he abruptly stops. He turns his ear up to the treetop and pauses. "What's wrong, boy? Looking for someone?" I ask. "Yeah, me too." I momentarily go back to the past, when I still had my family and friends. The dog whimpers, pulling me quickly back to reality, reminding me that I will never see them again. I reach behind me and shuffle around in my backpack. At the bottom, I feel a water bottle. Hoping to find it full, I pull it out, and am relieved to find that some liquid still clings to the very bottom. Grasping the dog's chin, I pull him closer towards me and hold the bottle to his tongue, allowing him to slurp the remaining water. By the time he finishes, I can tell he feels better, but still stands discontent. No matter what I give him, bandages for his sensitive paws, a nice scratch behind the ears, or even my leftover food, he always has that longing look in his black eyes. I can't help but wonder if he lost everything too. Maybe he went through the exact situation and just needs someone to love him. I lean against the log again, letting him repose against my thigh. I close my eyes, taking a minute to appreciate that I am no longer alone. The crew of owls resting above us allow me to drift into the first sound sleep in over a week.